Buying a GPU in 2025 is confusing than ever. DLSS, FSR, frame generation, ray tracing, a complete alphabet soup. But don't worry, in this video, I'm gonna make it simple. By the end of this video, you will know that how to pick the best GPU for your need. Let's start with the trendy features. Upscaling, frame generation, ray tracing that everybody is talking about. Upscaling make your games run on a much lower resolution and then boost it up by using AI, which make your games run smoother without losing much quality. Nvidia calls it DLSS, it's AI powered but only works with Nvidia cards. AMD calls it FSR. FSR3 works on any GPU but no AI. FSR4 uses AI but only works on AMD's RX 9000 series cards. Intel has XeSS, it works on everywhere but AI upscaling only kicks in on Intel cards. Frame generation is different. It creates extra frame between real ones. You get higher FPS but the trade-off is input lag. Great for single player games but not for esports titles. And then there is ray tracing. It makes lighting, shadows, reflection more realistic by calculating light rays from the source to the subject. It is beautiful, but it is a performance hog. Nvidia still leads here, but AMD is catching up pretty quick. When buying a GPU, the first thing you should lock in is your resolution: 1080p, 1440p, or 4K. Don't buy a 1440p or a 4K capable GPU if you are going to pair it with a 1080p monitor, unless you are planning to upgrade soon. Match the card with your monitor. That's step one. Next is what I call horsepower. Things like VRAM, clock speed, and PCIe. VRAM is your GPU's memory. Too little VRAM and you will see stutters, frame drops, artifacts, and even sometime outright crash. More VRAM generally means a smoother gameplay. Clock speed decide how fast your cores run. In the same generation, higher clock speed means better performance. Example, AMD's RX 67 XT beats the RX 6700 XT because it runs on a higher clock. Then PCIe. That's how your GPU talks to your other components inside your PC. More lanes and newer generation means faster communication. You will see labels like PCIe Gen 3, 4, 5 or X4, X8, X16 lanes. Ideally, your GPU and motherboard should match. If not, the performance can bottleneck. Now let's talk about brands. Nvidia, AMD, Intel. Nvidia is the leader. Best ray tracing, best AI features like DLSS, frame generation, and CUDA cores, which creators loves for video editing, 3D rendering. Downside, its price. AMD offers a great value. Their RX 9000 series GPUs performs really good, and FSR, it is catching up to DLSS pretty fast. Intel is the newest kid on the block. They offer good, pretty budget-friendly cards, but their branding is messy. And talking about branding, for Nvidia, RTX is modern, GTX is old. Numbers show generation and tier. Super and TI variants fill the gaps between. That means RX 5070 Ti is faster than a 5070, but for AMD, RX is the prefix. The first number is the generation, and the last generally means the performance tier, and XT, XTX means the higher performance. For example, the RX 6700 is slower than the 6700 XT, which is slower than the 6750 XT, which is slower than the 6800. But it changed with 9000 series rebranding. Now it is much similar to Nvidia. For Intel, A for first generation, B for second. Higher number usually means better, but not always. When you buy a GPU, you generally buy it from both partners like Asus, Zotac, Gigabyte, Sapphire, PowerColor. They all take the same GPU chips but change the cooler, design, and warranty. So which one should you pick? It depends on which brand offers best after-sale service in your area, cooling performance, and to be honest, which one looks the most coolest inside your PC kit. We'll also see terms like CUDA cores, Tensor cores, Steam processors. They are just different ways for companies to count their GPU core. CUDA is the most important because so much of modern software stack is optimized for it, and it's Nvidia exclusive. If you do video editing, rendering, or live streaming, CUDA or Nvidia GPUs are better and you should prefer them, but AMD is catching up pretty close. So with all this info, how do you pick the perfect GPU for you? There are some simple steps. Pick the resolution. Decide your use case: esports, AAA, single player, or creative work. Then look up benchmarks for exact games and software you use. If I want a 1440p GPU and I do some light creative work or light GPU computing, for me, a RX 9070 XT can be a good option. And if I'm short at budget, I might look at RX 7800 XT. But if I needed ray tracing, or I would need better AI features, or if I do live streaming, then Nvidia's 5070 can be a great option for me in the same performance tier. Also, again, if I'm short at budget, the 4070 Ti Super can be also a great option. And that's it. In 2025, GPUs are complicated, but if you focus on these things and use this video as a baseline, it should be simpler for you. Now, if you find this video helpful, informative, then leave a like. If you didn't, well, feel free to dislike. And if you have any more questions or queries, let me know in the comment section and I will make a separate video about that too, or try to answer that in the comment section. And if you want to watch more videos from us, check out this video right here. And if you want to subscribe, which I highly appreciate if you do that, well, do it by here. And there's Akash, and I'll see you guys in the next one.